Hi again, everyone, and welcome to another episode of RV Business Capitol Talk, sponsored by Airxcel. I'm Rick Kessler, and with me, Sherman Goldenberg. We're from RV Business, and joining the two of us today, a couple of guys from Airxcel, Anthony Wollschlager, Group President, and Troy Nusbaum, who's the Vice President of OEM Sales. We're just coming off their two-day product showcase, and we're going to talk about that. But let's stop the world for a minute. Troy, Anthony, I know you guys both wanted to mention something about Dan Pearson, who recently passed away from Pleasureland RV.
Yeah, I wanted to take the opportunity. I'd be remiss if I didn't take that opportunity to recognize the big loss that we had recently with Dan Pearson's passing from Pleasureland RV. I think he was a friend to all, and not only that, but a friend and champion of our industry. We're certainly going to miss him, but his legacy and his thought-provoking conversations and actions are going to live on in the things he's done to our industry. So certainly going to miss him, but we send our thoughts and prayers to the entire Pleasureland family and his personal family, and we'll miss him dearly.
Well, by the way, welcome to Capitol Talk.
Yeah, thank you.
So let's talk about the 10th annual Airxcel Product Showcase. We've already talked about it a few times. I was there Wednesday. Got to see a lot of the, Pete's, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7 dozen different products he had out there. But you moved it to the Orthwine Pavilion at the Hall of Fame. Maybe start with that and the reason for that.
How did it go? Did it go well, you guys?
Yeah, you went fantastic. Anthony, why don't you go ahead and take that from here? Yeah.
Yeah. So we were happy with the participation level from our customers. Pre-registrations were up approximately 20% from prior year. We were busy the 2 days. Saw a lot of our customers, and we're thankful for them taking time to come take a peek at everything new. Based on the expansions, not just on our legacy product, but also new brands that we launched throughout this last week. We needed more space, and the Orthwine Pavilion really provided that additional space needed for our full portfolio now.
You mentioned the new brands. Last year it was the Valerium. This year it's Envision. Let's real quick just start with Envision and what that is and what it means actually for the market.
Yeah, so I think Envision is obviously our latest brand that we've introduced into the umbrella of Airxcel brands. You mentioned it last year. We introduced a brand new brand with Valerium and awnings, and we expanded that offering again this year at our showcase, and our customers seem to be excited about our expansion there. But Envision Appliances is a full catalog of appliances for RVs, everything from galley products and cooking, and microwave, range hood, refrigeration, but even into things like dishwashers. And even expansion into water pumps. But it gives us an opportunity to offer a secondary solution and a different look, a more modern, some modern aesthetic in kitchen appliances as well as other appliances. And we've had customers ask us to develop those products and partner with us to bring those to market. And we couldn't be happier with the turnout we've had thus far. That's what we've showcased certainly isn't going to be the end of the road for us within Envision Appliances. In the background, we still have a lot of development processes going on for new products that will be rolling out throughout 2024. But yeah, we're excited about it. It showed well, and we're looking forward to partnering with some of our customers in the coming year.
It has to be one of Airxcel's bigger intros over the years.
Yeah, I think so. I think just the broad nature of appliances in general maybe lend itself to that description, Sherm. Look, I think we're providing an opportunity for our customers to differentiate themselves in the marketplace. The marketplace is very challenging right now. And so we see that there's an opportunity for us to offer differentiation. There's good suppliers in that space today, but we definitely think that there was some room for us to bring some value to our customers in that area.
Anthony, I remember, I think it was Wednesday we were talking when I was out there, and you mentioned bringing some diversity to the marketplace. And like you say, differentiation. I'm trying to remember because there was so many different products there, but going up and down the aisles and all the displays, If you were to put a gun to my head and ask me to single out something that would be a highlight, I'd be hard pressed because there's quite a few from the both of you. Any particular products that you would like to highlight?
Now you're putting me on the spot. You're asking me to pick out my favorite child, right?
Exactly. Yeah, go for it.
That's tough. There's
only 13 brands, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's all kinds of things. You're right. It's tough to single out one thing. I think Envision Appliances was met with really good positive reviews. I think the expansion of the Valerium awnings is good. We continue to expand our capabilities and things we do within our Vixen Composites division, marrying a lot of what we do with the Vixen Composites with elk board from our Elkhart Composites. A lot of new age technologies and construction methods that get away from traditional wood applications. So you look into things that won't rot, they won't swell, like reduce weight. Getting into some of the other appliances where we're going to reduce the reliability on having to be tethered to posts at campgrounds, allowing opportunities for our customers to get off grid a little bit more with our air conditioning and other. So yeah, we've got a full bevy of things for the modern camper. But you're right, it's hard to just pick one.
I think, I also think that the new clear vision window that was shown was really well received. Look, they've had a 20-year history of pushing the envelope in terms of innovation for windows. Their quality is historically being very good. And the window that they showed with a new locking mechanism, built-in shades, built-in surround, really was residential. And I think that's what the consumers are looking for today. That was very well received. We talked about the launch of Envision. We also launched Dicor Power. And
good point.
That was a new brand that we launched outside of product extensions on legacy products. And that was extremely well received. I think, the ability to buy a suite of power products from one source, giving one warranty, serviced by product experts, really seemed to trigger value conversations from our customers. Troy's right. We love all our children. And I think it's a testament, however, to each one of our teams and our culture in general. We focus on innovation. We focus on improving every day, viewing our business through the lens of the customer. It's really fun to see it all pulled together in one location over a few day period and watch that interaction with our customers and feedback. It's always exciting. Really, though, the rubber meets the road today as we go out and start to work with those customers to receive placement, effective in the coming months or at model change.
Is there a physical presence in Elkhart, a front door, so to speak, for Envision?
Yes. So in Elkhart, we've now have a new building for Envision that we're finalizing right now. We have product inbound that will start to move into that facility here within the coming weeks. So yeah, that's been all in place.
Details to follow.
Yeah, details to follow.
Okay.
Well, that's actually a pretty good segue to another question I wanted to ask, and that is all of the capital improvements and expansions going on across your entire footprint. For those not paying attention, and I'll raise my hand, it is actually pretty extensive list of things going on.
Yeah, we've been busy. So look,
to say the least.
Yeah. Yep.
I think, based on, the challenges that the post-COVID surge of activity had on all businesses in our industry, whether it's from the supply side or from the OEM side, you have to learn from those things. And so we have invested heavily on expansions on a number of our brands across the country, starting in Wichita with Coleman Mach. We're adding 100,000+ square feet to that facility. That'll be completed here no later than the first of the year. Our Aquahot business recently just moved into a new facility in order to increase their capacity, especially as their product range has increased. Our Vixen Composites business, specifically our FRP business, has moved into their own solo location here in Elkhart. We've also done an expansion of our historical distribution business, moving into a larger facility to free up space for our baggage door business, and then also our Valerium awning business. We've invested heavily in our ClearVision business to increase their capacity. So, look, I think we're being very proactive in making sure we learn from the challenging times. And just because the industry is softer than we'd all hoped for, doesn't mean we take our foot off the gas.
Troy, you or maybe it was Anthony, probably the both of you have said, if a company is not growing, it's dying. So you always got to be looking forward, always got to be developing and just expanding as much as you can in any areas that make sense, which makes your job so much easier, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it gives me job security. That's for sure. No, you're exactly right. You never stay the same. You're either growing or you're dying, but you never stay the same. And I think what our company has proven over the past number of years is that we're not satisfied with being where we're at. We continue to have real in-depth conversations with our customers and end consumers about what they want to see next. What are the pinch points or the problems you see with manufacturing or with product development or with features that you need, and how can we help you with that? Which has led us to the implementation of brand new brands, enhancements on our current, what we call our legacy products. And again, we're like we said earlier, we're not done yet. The latest is Envision Appliances and the Valerium awnings and baggage doors and expansions on windows, but there's a lot of work being done in the background to get into new product segments too that our customers have asked us to get into. So yeah, that's all we have going on, Rick.
That's it. We before we sign off here, we'd be remiss not to ask you guys about the market in general, the industry in general, where we're at, where you think we might be headed, get through the winter and let's see what spring brings.
What's your outlook? In general as a company?
I think we remain fairly bullish. Obviously, I think everybody is used to the term maybe cautiously optimistic. One thing we always tell each other in here when we issue forecasts or we issue market conditions, it's the minute we say it, it's guaranteed to be wrong.
Yeah,
we've learned that. But I think that our customers, our OEM partners, and everybody has done a really, really nice job of readjusting the production cycle to the demand out there, allowing the dealers to purge through in excess of inventory. I feel like inventory positions have gotten to a healthier level. I think demand is returning. Certainly retail demand is down a little bit from year over year. But I think inventory levels are healthy to the point where, we can start to normalize production levels, get to a consistent level and build towards growth in 2024. And I anticipate 2024 being up over 2023. Do I anticipate 30-40% growth? No, I think it's going to be nominal growth, but it is going to be growth nonetheless.
And in listening to you, I'm reminded of the open house and the general consensus of what we saw there, what we heard on the street, and it fits right in.
Yeah, I think the data supports what Troy said as well. So, the data is showing right sizing of inventories, which I think our OEM customers have done a nice job in right sizing their businesses. Suppliers have continued to right size their businesses. So, again, and look, the industry in general, there's still significant interest in people wanting to RV, and that hasn't wavered. So I'm optimistic also about what the future brings. Look, this is a great industry to be in. It's a great lifestyle to be in, and we're going to try and do our part in order to make sure we make those customers have what they need when they need it.
Very good.
We appreciate the heck out of you guys joining us here on Capitol Talk.
Yep. Thanks,
Likewise.
guys.
Appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.